right, everybody, we are back. It is Tuesday with another episode of Safe on Talk. Hope everyone's doing good today. How you doing, Chris?
Oh, I'm cooling, man. Loving life right now, baby.
Yeah, it's
Loving life.
fucking, it's cooling down, and I'm here for it.
Yeah,
I'm a hoodie weather kind of guy.
same here, baby.
I'm not a winter coat kind of guy, but the hoodie weather in the spring is where I really shine. I'm always in that I'm always in that shape where like I look fine in a hoodie, but if I have to wear a t-shirt, it's like, oh, okay, all right. Like I can't hide that. I can't hide that. I can pull off a hoodie though.
Yeah, we in the same spot there.
Yeah.
We in the same spot.
Yeah, everyone. So episode 21, we got Nintendo Direct was this morning at bright and early. I think it was like 7 a.m. Eastern time.
It was crazy. I was like, what?
Yeah, and then we'll talk about some. We'll look at some of the indie games that are at PAX West. We started talking about last week. We kind of ran out of time. Tokyo Game Show came out. Is this weekend, and Capcom came out with what they're like going to reveal and stuff, and or at least what genre of what they're going to reveal and stuff, like the certain games. So some exciting stuff there, and then some stuff in between, and then at 6 o'clock we're going to stay on and watch the State of Play. So hopefully some cool stuff there. It says about 20 different announcements, reveals, and gameplay stuff, and for PS4, PS5, and PS2 VR or PSVR 2. So that'll be cool. So I'm pretty excited for that. Once you see what Capcom is showing, since they've confirmed certain things like Street Fighter 6 for Tokyo Game Show, I don't think we'll be seeing seeing anything in State of Play, but you never know. They got plenty of like characters to still announce, so maybe they'll reveal a character for State of Play or something.
Absolutely.
So we'll see. Either way, there should be some cool stuff. There's a lot of good games coming out, so probably some God of War Ragnarok stuff. Yeah, they got a ton of God of War Ragnarok commercials on now. You turn on ESPN, it's like every single commercial break there's a God of War Ragnarok commercial.
That's wild. That is telling you the times are different.
Even Rick and Morty has a God of War commercial, which is mad funny. So we can start off. Let's talk about Nintendo Direct. You said you did watch it?
I watched a little bit of it. I caught the Fire Emblem announcement, stuff like that, but I didn't, I be moving. So
did you catch it? Like, were you still at work at that point, or did you watch it?
I was half asleep at that point.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you caught it while it was going on or if you just saw like a restream.
I caught a restream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I did too this afternoon. So, there's a new Fire Emblem. Is it a new Fire Emblem game? Because that was, I think, the very first thing they showed, and I was still like doing other shit at the time. So,
most of my energy went to seeing the Zelda, and then trying to call remembering that my son got school and I can't call him about the Pikmin thing. So
yeah,
because he got like Pikmin plushies and everything, man. He loves it. So
right. I never played Pikmin.
Yeah, it's different. It's better when you play with people. It's engaging on its own, but to me, it's more fun when you like play it with people. So
yeah, cool. Yeah. So Fire Emblem Engage. Peep this one in the background. This is coming out January 20th, 2023, and this standard version edition with collectible items will also be available. Pretty cool. The last one was 2019.
Was it?
Yeah. Which seems like not that long ago, but it seems like they're putting these things out fucking constantly.
I'm about to say, it feels like they put them out faster, because but maybe it's just because I play a lot of Smash, so I'm so used to.
Yeah, that's true.
Fire Emblem characters. Maybe. Maybe like the Fire Emblem Warriors. I played a lot of that too. So
they got how many Fire Emblem characters they got in Smash? At least 2, right?
Well, it's Marth, Lucina, Ike, Roy, Byleth.
I forgot Roy and Marth are both Fire Emblem characters.
It's like 5 or 6, bro. It could be more. I know it's a lot. it's a lot. It's funny because the first. Well, did you ever get into Fire Emblem?
I played one a long time ago when I was younger, but
What was it? You remember which one it was?
no, not even a little.
I was heavy on the GameCube one, so the one when Ike was the protagonist. That's the first one that got me into Fire Emblem.
Ah, gotcha. What
I was
was?
like, yo, this is dope.
Do you know
Huh?
what that one was called?
That was
If I may,
I don't know. I think it was just Fire Emblem. I just remember the customization was pretty cool, and I love these kind of games where you're like moving around, battle strategy, attacking,
Yeah.
Trying to like, kind of with the rock paper scissors type of situation and leveling up and classing up. That's one of my favorite things. That's what made me love um Shining Force so much because just the
Oh
class
yeah,
up.
Shining Force is great.
Oh, that was my shit.
Yeah, I played that a ton on Sega. That shit was hard. I mean, maybe it
Shining
was
Force
because I
2?
was like,
Yeah.
maybe it was because I was like 9, but still, that shit was hard.
I was the same way. I was like, yo, how am I getting washed here? But
Yeah,
a lot of it was me picking my favorite characters over the
exactly.
opposite characters too.
Yeah,
So like that's what made it harder for me because like I would like a certain character that was considered like not the best character to have for that specific class, but just because I like their design more, I picked them.
yeah. I mean,
Getting the ass in heavy fights.
yeah. I mean, Final Fantasy Tactics is in my like probably top 10 of all time. Like, I loved that game. I've beaten that so many times.
I played it on so many everywhere. It's available.
I got it on my phone. I had it for PSP, and
I love it for
obviously I had
PSP.
PlayStation.
Listen, when they introduced the Dark Knight, you could actually beat it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because for a minute, remember that on the PlayStation verse, you couldn't be.
Dark Knight and the Onion Knight was new.
Yeah. I still don't
Yeah.
really understand Onion Knight. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like
And you needed like a million levels and a bunch of jobs too. Like it was mad weird.
Yeah.
And their base stats weren't that good. I don't remember that much about them. I don't think I used them that much.
It's not even that dope. It's not even that. I'm like, what is it about Onion Knight that makes it such a requirement to unlock it? And I don't know. I don't get the I don't know if it's just a lore thing or whatever. I don't understand the Onion Knight.
Yeah.
Because it didn't seem that great to me, and I'll be honest, it was like a waste of a class.
Especially for how long, for what it took to fucking unlock it.
Yeah, man. That was just like I unlocked it type of thing to brag about with your friends. I don't feel like it was made a difference. And I loved being able to unlock Cloud, even though Cloud had his attacks had like a spell countdown instead of just being like instant like the Sword Knights.
Yeah, and he started out at level 1, so you had to take the time to unlock him. Then you had to fucking level him. And it was just like it was a lot of work, and it took a while to see the payoff. But yeah, he was dope in that game.
Because of trying to level up, man. So I typically what I do is Cloud. I went back to the beginning where it was like you're only fighting like chocobos and like goblins. And I was like, okay, it was much easier to do that. Even though chocobo kicks, like when they're high level, them shits do like 398 damage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I figured out that with the chocobos, if you get them in a corner, or if you just surround them with 4 people, and you just take turns attacking him, if you get the right chocobo, he will always heal you or heal himself, which will also heal you, and you could just farm JP like crazy.
You already knew. I knew that picture. I found that one out quick.
Yeah. It was so cheap.
I did that because I loved. I leveled up. My because one of my favorite classes. I love the samurai, the monk, and then obviously later on the Dark Knight, and then whatever's what was the main character? Rima.
Ramses.
It was different in the PlayStation. I think they changed his name or something. But yeah, Ramses.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But I leveled them up. The only thing I didn't like was that if you wanted to ride a pet, it took up a spot. I hated that. I was like,
yeah, I didn't like that either.
A chocobo.
I know. I mean, the monsters you could get were also cool, but they were so they weren't worth it because some of the characters at that point, when you start getting like the purple chocobos and like all that, like by that time your character's so strong, it's like, man, I want to use this, but it kind of handicaps you.
The purple one, I feel like they got hold the most because like their attacks were so the accuracy was so low on them that by the time you got to the red one, which is Meteor, you just immediately dropped them. Meteor was stronger, had a larger range, and it was almost 100% damage accuracy. So
yeah, I always I think pretty much every time I've played, I always have to have at least 2 like lancers, like with
Yeah.
a max jump ability. That shit is
Yeah.
so cheap. Just from the
Oh
get
boy.
go, wait for
Oh
like
boy.
the one boss to make one move, and just have 3 people jump on him. Like that was
Yep.
super cheap. But
Yep.
that what was weird about that game is about 75% through it, you get Orlando, and he's like broken as fuck,
A
and
monster.
he literally makes the rest of the game easy as hell. Like it, like
Because you could destroy so much with him.
yeah, it was insane. I remember every time I play this game, I get up to that point, and I'm like, man, I don't want to use him, but I want to use him. I'm like,
right.
he literally just makes the rest of the game like easy as hell. Like I don't know why they like didn't see
Made him
that
so
in
broken.
balancing, but
Maybe they
yeah.
didn't. But you know what? You know though, honestly, even when you go to the dungeons, right? Like I think it's the caves where you end up unlocking like the giant.
Yeah.
And you lead. You remember how is I think you have to kill them, and then the crystals create light, and that's the only
Yeah.
way that the dungeon lights up. So even in there, that's when it stops being as cheap because the enemies in there are ridiculously.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah, the motherfucker's strong. Like, even with having like but I used to do was I had Orlando, but I would sometimes switch him with what's the other one? Aegis or Alice, the other sword knight that you get towards the beginning.
I don't remember. I know there's
She
one
has
guy named
blonde hair.
Beowulf. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so I
I
would
forget
play
her
with her
name. She
sometimes
starts with a name.
because
She has like a
yeah,
blue like jump
yeah,
like trench coat on almost.
yep. And she was strong, but she wasn't like the strongest. And it's clear that Orlando was stronger because he had all the light, like the sword knight and all the dark knight.
Yeah, he got that holy explosion that like
Yeah.
went in a
Oh
straight
boy,
line for like 8
destroy
tiles.
everything, destroy everything. And I was like, this is. I like the stasis attack the most. Though when I look like ice,
Yeah, because
it was some dope shit.
it had a chance to stop.
Oh yeah, I
So
needed that
if that procced, like they were fucked for like 3 turns.
You know what was dope, but didn't get a lot of run with me because the damage was so high. I ended up liking him later on was Geomancer.
Oh yeah, I
Like
never that would
yeah,
make sense because I always thought he was complete ass, but I never
he
actually
felt ass because the damage
leveled
was
him
like
up.
49.
Yeah, I never actually leveled him up. So
When they do that though, and they like the status effects start proccing, and like when you hit them on a stone tile, and then they turn to stone and stuff like that, it's way better. You know what I'm saying? So like the tiles from whatever dungeon you in affect like what effects come up. So it might be stop, it might be stasis, it might be poison. If you're in a
yeah,
marsh, it might be stone, whatever. If you on top of a building or on a brick road or whatever. But that was dope too. But I when my first playthroughs, I just tried to go the strongest as possible, and I remember trying to steal remember the count that had the vampire that had all
yeah,
the dope.
yep,
Yeah,
yep,
I
yep.
tried to steal all his stuff, and I remember just getting wiped out completely. Always trying to steal that whole set. It was
Yep.
so ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember. I think the second time I played through, or the third time, like years later, I like looked up a guide and they were like, "You're gonna want to steal this dude's
Yep.
weapon and even his armor." He's like, "But you at least want to steal this," and it was hard as fuck. And I remember dying
It
like
was bro.
4 or
It was like
5 times
9% rate.
and being like, "Yo, screw it." Like, whatever. I'm sure it's a great weapon, but
I kept trying until I got the entire set, and I got my ass beat. I just had to protect my I put the best stuff I could on my thief, and it's like literally just like, all right, y'all protect him and steal stuff. But then again, he could like move all over the map, so it was still hard to do. I honestly don't remember how I did it because it's been so long. It's literally been like 15, 16 years, I think.
yeah,
But I stole a lot of his stuff. In the new one, I don't think you even have to do that. But I know, I think you can't. In one of them, is it the PSP version? You can't steal his stuff.
I don't remember.
I think there's a version you can't even steal it no more. But I know in the original PlayStation version you can steal it. And boy, when I tell you, I just like missed. That's all I kept seeing on the screen. It was rough, but I finally got it done. It was worth it though, because this shit was like that. It was I think it was the Genji or Kenji armor,
Yeah,
and that shit
Genji.
was good. That
Genji.
shit was
Yep.
good.
That sounds mad familiar. That's got to be what it was. Yeah, so surprising I never got into the Fire Emblem, but I mean, that might be a good thing because now might be a time to go check them out. There's
It's
plenty.
not a bad series, man. It's legit.
You know what I did with that is the same kind of thing as, oh shit, why can't I think of the name? What's the big Dragon Quest? So I
Okay.
never played a Dragon Quest game, or I think I maybe played like the second or third one. But there's so many out now that I was able to just look online and be like, top 10 ranked Dragon Quest, and I'll see like which one or two are renownedly people are like, this one's fucking amazing. And I just played through that one and it was super sick. So same thing with Fire Emblem. Now I can go back and just look up what's like heralded as like the one or two like really good,
Yep.
Fire Emblems, and I'll play through it. So yeah, that'll be cool. It's coming out in January 20th. Again, I don't have a Switch, but I guess there's a like a community of like an emulation community that like it's called Izuzu or something like that. You can like get an emulator on PC that'll work with a lot of Switch games. And from the person that heard it, because I was listening to it, Maximilian said it. So if he said it on stream, then I'm assuming it isn't some illegal shit to do it. You know what I mean? Because he's the last person. He's the last person that would say on stream suggesting that he does illegal shit. So
because he has such a huge following.
Exactly. That'd be mad dumb. And he gets sponsored by like big people like this. So so I'm assuming, I don't know exactly what it's called like a zoo or a Zuzu or something like that. But maybe I just like saying a Zuzu and it's not even close, but
it's okay. It sounds like kazoo.
But yeah, so maybe I might check that out. So cool. Also you said there was some, what was the Pikmin thing? It was like, was it one of the harvesting things? Because there was like 3 harvesting games in this. It was super weird.
I think it was harvesting. I saw that, but I was like, man, Kyrie gonna like this when he sees this. So
Pikmin 4. Is that what it was? Pikmin 4?
Pikmin 4.
Oh, I guess it was Pikmin 4. For some reason I thought it was like
my son has 3.
That was a spin-off game or something.
I wonder if he gonna I'm surprised he ain't text me yet. That's how I know he ain't see it, because he loves this game. Like he just loves the world. He loves it. He thinks it's so cool. He literally has like all the Pikmin and plushies, and he like carries the rock Pikmin, the rock plushie around all the time. So
yeah, I remember when the GameCube first dropped, and they had the at the stores they had the displays, and it was almost always Pikmin on it. And I remember looking at that and making me want a GameCube.
Yeah,
it looks fun.
I was not.
That was not the trailer. Oh no, maybe it was.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah, and then there's the Crisis Core announcement.
Ooh, that's sexy. Yeah, that was a trailer.
Was that what we saw? I feel like we saw more, but yeah, that'd be cool. While I saw it, new Crisis Core, Final Fantasy. We will guaranteed get much more on this at Tokyo Game Show. Like that's just a given. So, so this is a remake of the old Crisis Core game. And it looks like they made it more like remake. With the battle system, there's still this roulette system. You can see it in the upper right-hand corner at a certain point. Can't see it here, but it'll be up here. Which a lot of people hated. There it is, right there. So they still have that like little thing, but
what is that?
So it's like it's kind of like it gives you buffs and stuff, and it's like I forget if it's random. It's been so long, but either way, it just kind of gives more of a randomness to the fights. You can get lucky. Shit. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's as prominent in this one. I know. I know in the original, this game gets a lot of shit because when it landed on something, you couldn't skip the cutscene. So you would be like, constantly, you would just be forced to watch shit that you've seen all the time. You know what I mean? Just terrible. So that obviously fixes that. They couldn't have that. Updated graphics, I think it looks super good. Especially for something that's going to be on Switch. For a Switch game, this looks dope.
Is it Switch exclusive?
No, there's going to be a...
Oh, I was going to say, no.
It's going to be on PC and I imagine PlayStation, I think.
I'm glad, because I feel like Zach didn't get the respect he definitely could have got. And I was like, man, they should flesh this out a little bit more. So I'm actually glad that somebody felt the same way, you know?
Yeah.
I'd love to see a version where Zach survives, but obviously I know that doesn't correlate with the Final Fantasy story. So.
Yep. Yeah,
but even if he ended up being DLC in the game later on, that'd be pretty cool. DLC don't always have to make sense.
Yeah, I got tons of feelings about that.
Yeah.
Tons of feelings about that. Yeah, to go back to what it's releasing on, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC on Steam. So everyone's going to be able to play it. I'll be playing it on PC, obviously. But yeah, I think it looks great. It looks cool. I think
And
I
it's a
think
good
this will.
one to time by time too, while they go for the next chapter for 7. So
Yep,
that makes sense.
and that's about a year and a couple months away. They and it helps to kind of a lot of people that at the end of it works perfectly with the fact that the end of a remake when they show him, a lot of people that didn't play the original or play, I mean, even if you play the original, unless you're really paying attention to the story, you don't know who the fuck Zack is anyways. You know what I mean?
No,
Like you kind of have to
No.
look a little deeper into the story to figure out. So this gives people an opportunity to really get associated with a character that's obviously going to be in
the original owner of the
in the
Buster
next one.
Sword.
Yep, and then so yeah, we're gonna get. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this because we're gonna get more Tokyo Game Show shit on this for sure.
Absolutely.
Undoubted. Yeah, and then there was what else was there? Bayonetta. There's a trailer.
Bayo.
That looked pretty cool. I'm not gonna pull that up because we got 20 minutes to state of play. So, but it does look cool though. I suggest anyone go check it out. I'm not avoiding it because the trailer wasn't sick. I just want to keep it moving. What else was there? Oh, just a little game.
It's just a little small game. Just a little something. People probably don't even know what it is. It's a sleeper for sure. You know. Very niche game.
And so Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild 2, but it's called Tears of the Kingdom. They released this trailer.
I like that.
And honestly, when I saw this, I'm loving what I see because they obviously have a very like castle in the sky aesthetic now. The scale of it looks even bigger because of that. And you'll see when they finally stop showing cave drawings. Oh, we lost Chris.
My back?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Back? There we go. Okay.
Okay, good.
I heard you say we lost Chris. I was like, damn it. No. Let's go, Link. Yeah. Damn.
So yeah, it looks like there's gonna be basically two worlds. There's ground level, and then there's the all the air stuff. I think that looks sick. You know how dope it would feel if you got the glider and you could go up that high and you just fucking glid across the entire. Is glid a word? Well, if it is now,
it is now.
You just glid across the entire or half the map and just admired everything around. That would be so dope.
That'd be so cool. You know what?
It's got a release date.
Oh shit. Okay.
May 12th. Yep.
Look at that. You know what I think? I like that, but it definitely gave me a little bit of Genshin Impact vibe just now with the whole vertical castle thing and then the regular ground shit. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna be I told people I was like 23 is looking real good, looking real saucy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A lot of the big titles are coming with some heavy hitters, so I'm looking forward to it, man.
Yep. Yeah, this might be the game that makes me buy a Switch again. Because I was telling you earlier, I had a Switch and then I wasn't really playing it, so I just sold it. So this might be a reason to buy it back. So I can almost guarantee that is what I'm gonna do. So unless that Izuzu or whatever it's called is something that it can seriously do that for PC, then I'll do that. But so yeah, I don't think there was anything else. There was 2 other Harvest games.
Have you ever been big into the Harvest games? I never. It's why I couldn't really get into even though I think it's a dope game, I never could get into
Stardew Valley.
No, it's the other one. What's the
Harvest Moon?
It's on Switch. With
Harvest Moon?
No, it's a different one. So I can't think of the name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Don't crucify me.
All we did was show how many of these type of fucking games that are mainstream. Stardew Valley? No. Harvest Moon? No. Animal Crossing? Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, but I never got into it. My kids liked it, but I liked a little bit of it, but then it kind of got boring quick. Like I need a certain progression when it comes to like collecting things and like creating things. So, you know.
Yeah. I never play. I played a little bit of Stardew Valley. I do like. It's not that I have anything against the games. I just haven't played them because like I'll play a ton of like survival games where you're harvesting and
Right.
doing that. So it's not
I like
far off
those.
from something
I
like
like those.
that. So I mean, I think Conan Exiles, which is like a PC and Xbox, it's like a survival game. I
It's
have
mad
more.
fun.
I have more hours in that than any other game on Steam.
It's mad fun,
I
bro. I'm not
have
gonna lie.
not because I played the normal game, but they're like all these mods and stuff. Like it's gotten to the point where there's like 2 or 3 mods. One's called like EWA, one's called AOC, and they add so much to the end of the game. Like in the normal game, the normal game now is about 20% of the game. Like
Wow.
you get to level 60 like normally, and then obviously the mods add shit during that level 60 thing. Now there's
No.
like the mods add it all the way to level 300. There's like 15 new dungeons. Like
God
it's just nuts. And to like
damn.
show what I'm talking about like my time in it. Yeah, here I just passed it. Playtime 4,002 hours.
That is wild, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
That
keep
is
in
wild.
mind, I'm going to say about 1,000 of that is it just being up while I'm like waiting for something to craft or like
Okay.
certain servers like mod servers will give you like gold or like currency like the longer you're logged in. So I'll just like
Yeah.
go to work and stay logged into the server. So, but
I mean,
I'd
that's
say
good for them, you know.
easily 3,000 hours like actually playing the game. So I do enjoy games like that. So they're not for everyone, but a good survival game is my shit right there. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
It's fun.
yeah. Let's see. We have 14 minutes. Tokyo Game Show is we might have to push back the indie game thing too because State of Play is coming up quick. But let's at least talk about how um Capcom announced what they're going to show at the Tokyo Game Show, and I just saw this because I was like, oh, let's talk about Tokyo Game Show about 10 minutes um before we started this, and then I saw that Capcom released what they were going to show, and I think that is hella exciting because just about everything that they said. Yep, here we go. So they tweeted. Let me shut my door. Sorry, my girlfriend just got home, so my dog's freaking out. First he was barking at the door, and then I shut the door, and he started barking at me, shutting the door.
What you
He's
doing?
like, "Yo, everything's falling apart over here."
Tripping. Love me. Love me.
Damn, where can I find that? Okay, I saw this on my phone. That's why it's so hard for me to find another damn Capcom. Okay, this is a news thing, but this is what they. This is basically what the tweet said. They're gonna have Capcom's gonna have Exoprimal. Have you seen any footage of that?
No.
Oh my god, that game looks hella fun. I'll show that in a second. Mega Man, which is super dope. I don't know if it was a perfect world for me, it'd be a new like a Mega Man Legends game. Did you ever play the Mega Man Legends games?
I did.
I used to love those, so the odds of that are very slim. But might be a new Battle Network game or just a straight up new Mega Man game. So I might think the last one they put out was 11. I think they did 10 and 11 for Wii,
Yes. Yes.
and then oh no, they did one more after that a couple years ago.
No, so I thought 11 was the last one, wasn't it?
Was it? Oh, I thought they put one out a couple years ago, but I
Which one
could
was
be
the one that
wrong.
had
Don't
Smash
quote me
Four
on
in it?
that.
Was that 9?
It might have been. I don't remember. I did beat those two that were on Wii, but I don't remember much about them.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. That's exciting for a lot of people that don't really play Monster Hunter though.
Yeah.
I played it a little bit, but not really my thing.
I never got deep into it, man. I don't,
Yeah.
just didn't tickle my fancy.
Yeah. It's rewarding, but it's very slow. So.
Yeah.
Resident Evil Village. I think they're supposed to do like some DLC or something for that, right?
I don't know.
I think they're doing like an in-house like VR thing for it too. It's not just
was
someone
that
modding it. So
it was I saw Resident Evil something. I forgot the name of it, but I didn't know if that's what you're talking about.
I know there's going to be a Resident Evil Village thing specifically for VR that's going to coincide with the release of PS2 VR. So or
That
PSVR
shit's gonna be
2.
scary.
So that's going to be dope. And then obviously Street Fighter. So
I'm put a dice
that's
roll
super.
for that.
Yeah. There's that Exoprimal game.
I hope to see more
I watched some
more
gameplay.
characters for Street Fighter.
Oh, for sure. And considering they did 2 last time, wouldn't surprise me if they do 2 again. This Exoprimal game is nuts.
Is it? I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like a wave defense game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
oh, I love those.
But it's with fucking dinosaurs, and I've actually seen I saw someone on Twitch. They had like a sponsored stream. They got to play it for a couple hours and stream it, and I watched it, and shit gets fucking crazy. I don't know if you'll see much from this gameplay trailer, but
does it have an announced date?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look after this.
The first team to complete their assignment wins.
It's like an Overwatch.
Yeah,
Like, look at this shit.
Yeah. I like a Destiny look to it.
These annals are riddled with errors and
Are you playing with another team, or is that like that?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all single player mode.
No. It's multiplayer.
Okay.
I'm assuming you could play single player with bots or something, but
yeah, that might not be.
But there's like I'm sure they'll show it because it's like their epic moment. There's a time at like the end where like a portal opens from the sky and it'll just rain like raptors. Like,
wow.
Like it looks fucking crazy. And it reminds me a fuck ton of a game called Earth Defense Force. I don't know if you ever saw that, where you're fighting large bugs, like insects. It's very reminiscent of that.
What was the other game that they thought was gonna be good? Evolve. You remember Evolve?
Yeah. Whatever happened to that? Did that come out?
It came out. It didn't. It bombed. It bombed hard.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
It literally rained raptors. That is crazy. Look at that.
I mean, it's just nuts.
Yeah, I would probably like this.
You must fight harder than ever if you wish to survive. A more grueling combat experiment is called for.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Of the war game.
Yeah.
I like that.
So that'd be dope. So we'll probably get more gameplay of that. When you notice when there's all those raptors on the screen, I can notice it's stuttering a little bit, like the hardware is having a hard time. So I'm hoping they show something at Tokyo Game Show that shows like, no, we've optimized it better than this.
Right, it doesn't look like. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because you gotta assume when you see the stuttering, when there's too much shit on the screen, they're doing this shit with like a super high-end hardware. So,
right.
You gotta imagine they're doing it better, but
yeah, it'll be boo-boo crunch if they don't optimize that.
Yeah. So yeah, Tokyo Game Show should be hella nice. It's all weekend long, and the Capcom part is at 10 a.m. on Thursday. So they're like, I think they might be first. Well, I don't know what time it is in Tokyo, but Eastern. So like 7 a.m. Pacific. So
I might be asleep. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, I'll watch a restream. I'm not. My sleep schedule is not even close to that. I'm on that like I sleep from like 4 to like 11. Like that's like that's about what my sleep schedule is at right now. And I like it. You ever see that joke? Someone did a stand up. Who was it? Someone does a joke. They're like, you ever wake up mad early in the morning and you're like, I'm gonna get shit done today. It's like you go to the gym. It's like 6. Go home. You get a nice breakfast. You relax. You do a little bit of work. You eat a second breakfast. It's like then you go to work and it's like 11 o'clock a.m. and someone's like, all right, time for the meeting. And you're like, fuck, how long is this day going to last? Like, that's how I feel. You wake up too fucking early. By like 2 p.m., you're like, Jesus fucking Christ, this thing's going on forever. Like, yeah.
Did I get caught in the Matrix?
Yeah. So, yeah.
I am not an early riser. That is something I can't explain to you. It's weird. When I was a kid, I'd be the first one up in my house every time. Right?
Yeah.
Now that I'm an adult, I'm like, man, get the fuck 6 o'clock. What? I'm even at my job. I'm like my body be just want to shut down. You know, when it come to early in the morning stuff.
Yep.
I don't drink coffee, but I even have to be like, ugh, let me grab a coffee or anything.
Oh my god, dude! I drank. It was
5 or
it was freshman year in high school, and I went to take like some physics exam that I was mad nervous for, and it was first class of the day, and the science teacher, it was like for some reason the classroom was like connected to some break room, and he was like, "There's coffee in there if anyone wants some." And I was so tired. I was like, "I've never had coffee. I'll go drink a little bit." Worst fucking idea ever. It messed my stomach up completely, and I'm like, this is like first year of high school, and I'm like this little nerdy kid. And I'm already nervous, so now I'm like freaking out because I want to do good on this test. I also don't want to embarrass myself, even so I'm like about to shit myself. And I'm just like, so now I'm in this position where I feel super awkward because I don't want to shit in the high school bathroom, but I know I'm
No.
about to destroy it. So I'm like getting anxious. I'm like starting to sweat. I'm like, maybe if I finish the test, I don't remember exactly what happened, but I'm 99% sure I just like booked it to the bathroom. But that is the only time ever I've had coffee. I haven't sipped an
Really?
espresso, nothing. If I want caffeine, I'll drink like diet soda or like
That shit scarred you
or
for
green
life.
tea. Oh,
I'm sorry.
hardcore. Yeah.
You gotta do that is that is some rough shit. And listen, when you blow up a high school bathroom, if someone comes in that recognizes you after, whether they're going to go blow it up themselves, they will absolutely let you know and talk about that shit and laugh about it. I know from personal experience, right? Even if they recognize your sneakers under the stove.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%. Okay, we got 5 minutes till state of play. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and run to the kitchen. Obviously the stream's still going. I'll keep my headset on.
Right.
Chat up the people. But
Yeah, let me go ahead.
yeah, if you gotta go do something real quick, go for it.
Go grab. So look, y'all, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick, and I'm gonna go use the powder room. Okay, everybody. So I'll be right back. I wish I had a picture of my face. I would just leave it on the screen, like.
Next week. I'll get like a full bathroom break. Be right back screen. It'll be me drinking coffee on a toilet and you banging on the stall making fun of me. Yo, I know you shitting in there. I know you shitting in there.
I see your sneakers.
Yeah.
I see your fight stick on the floor. I know it's you.
I see your broke ass New Balances.
I'll be right back.
All right, everyone. I am back. Gotta open the window because it's like 100 degrees in this room. Ooh, it is cold and rainy, and I am down with it. Ooh, and a minute to spare. So they said it's going to be about 22 minutes or something like that, the approximate, and about 20 things in it. There's going to be some gameplay shown. So I legit don't know what to expect. It's always a crapshoot with these when there's something bigger like Tokyo Game Show coming up. So it's really hard to guess what can be here. Man, I like these new headphones, but they like hurt my ears after a while, which is no good because I'm wearing them constantly. All right, here we go. Make sure this is turned up. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, Chris is gonna be so mad he missed this. Oh!
Why you didn't call me and tell me, bro?
Yo, Tekken 8!
Is it really?
Tekken 8!
Holy shit.
Right?
Holy shit, they about to go nuts. They about to go nuts. It's gotta be.
Yeah, definitely. It looks really good.
It's either 8 or Tag 4. Tag 3? Tag 3. If my Twitter blows up in like 2 seconds, I'm to the PlayStation and PC exclusive.
There it is.
Oh, I knew it.
That was super dope.
Only on the P5. Okay, we gotta. Hey.
Oh yeah,
2023,
they're only
like,
doing next gen.
Coming to the PlayStation
Yeah.
5 console, courtesy of our battle-hardened friends at Bandai Namco Entertainment.
Oh
Now,
shit.
let's check in on 2 games in
Damn.
PlayStation VR 2.
Holy shit.
Yo, the beginning was dope. He does like a hell sweep and he fucking jumps over it, kicks him in the face. This shit was super cool. We'll go back and peep it again after it's all over.
Droid repair tech who had no business getting into this kind of trouble.
Can you still hear me, Chris?
There they were.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. You DC'd for a
You hear
second
me?
again. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think there are a few new items on the shelves that might catch your eye.
This is the one you showed me before, right?
No, I don't know what this is. I mean, I know it's a Star Wars VR, but I don't think I've heard of this before.
Oh, Star Wars VR.
Yeah.
First order on Batu. We can now.
Oh, hello, my friend.
Oh, that might mean that Street Fighter 6 is going to be only on 5.
Did they say that if it was yet or not?
Remember, that's what sent us all for P4. Street Fighter 5 is what made us all migrate to P4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Street Fighter 4, I mean 5, and Tekken 7 is what made us all switch everything over to P4, man. Oh, what is this?
Oh, I know this game. I forget what it's called. I think this was already a game. I always wanted to try this though. It looks mad cool, just like a tabletop game, but like more immersive, obviously, just all in VR. I think that could be hella fun.
You will be destroyed. I summon fire.
Demio brings the creativity and chaos of a
Demio?
tabletop RPG
Never heard of
to
this before.
PS4
Yeah,
VR2.
Demio, that's what it is.
I've never heard of it.
This next game is being rebuilt from the ground up and will be available outside of Japan for the first time.
What? What is that?
Oh, it was only in Japan?
That could literally be any Japanese game. Samurai's pissed off. He goes out on a quest.
Just kills everybody.
しかもこの世に存在しないはずのもう一人の自分に切られることになるんやからな。なあ、坂本龍馬さんよ。
I feel like I should know what this is, but I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Bushido Blade?
Oh, is it?
I don't think so, but
There's a gun, so I don't know how I feel about that one right there. What is this?
it's got that classic old school blood spray when you slice someone.
Yeah.
Like it goes like
Right.
like a sprinkler. Like a dragon. Yeah, still don't know what that is. I guess I
No idea.
Hmm.
Was that an indie game? Yo,
Hello, Madam Mason.
everybody who
I
plays
understand
Tekken
you
is
have a
going
shop
wild
to
right now.
Oh, Hogwarts, the new Harry Potter game. Yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
Everybody in my Discord that plays Tekken is going wild.
Oh, I bet.
You are wise to be wary.
Why is your mistress selling the shop?
I will probably play this, not gonna lie.
This one?
The Harry Potter, the new Harry Potter game coming out.
Hogwarts.
Those who came before you just could not seem to escape the darkness. Will you?
Oh, that's just kind of creepy for a Harry Potter game.
Right.
They're really trying to drive home that this is kind of dark.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
Yeah. February 10th.
Okay. Okay. P4 and 5. That's not bad.
Celios to me now. Takios me money.
That's what it is. I like it. It's a mixture of P5 and
New Silent Hill. Nope, not creepy
Wow.
enough. That'd be
PT?
dope. It's not.
It's
Nah,
not-
this is like
yeah.
cell shaded. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, this is. This is
13 cents a gallon, so this is what, the 1920s?
Yeah, gotta be.
That car's a time travel. Doesn't look like a DeLorean.
That said 08. Dope if it was Left 4 Dead. Oh wait. What cars into that? Knight Rider?
Warning, an instability front is approaching.
Ghostbusters? Oh, is this just more Ghostbusters?
Okay. That car driving itself.
So you're like, it looks like you're like a monster chaser. You're like hunting demons. That car's a blatant ripoff of the Ghostbusters car, though.
Sure
I don't.
is.
They are not even trying to hide that shit.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Damn.
Pacific Drive.
Never heard of it.
Nope, that's new. That's a new release.
Survive a ride from hell in Pacific Drive, the debut game from Ironwood Studio. Up next, let's check in on PlayStation Stars, a loyalty program rolling out soon.
Loyalty program.
Oh, that sounds real.
I heard a little bit about this, but
I'm Grace Chen. Not long ago, we announced our brand new loyalty program.
you better talk fucking fast, Grace. We want more games.
To celebrate you, the players. It will be free to join PlayStation Stars. As a member, you can complete various activities.
Sony reward program be like, spend $6,000 or get a controller half off.
These are digital representations of things that PlayStation fans love. Today, I'm pleased to give you a sneak peek at some examples of our digital collectibles.
Yeah, let's see this. Better be fire.
Ape Escape.
Or a cherished device from Sony's innovative history, there will always be something new to collect and show off to your friends.
Oh man, remember that thing? PlayStation Portable or whatever it was called.
Oh shit.
PlayStation Stars will begin to roll out in some regions in Asia starting in late September. It will launch in the Americas and Europe in the weeks that follow. That's it for now. Check PlayStation blog to learn more about PlayStation Stars.
You're the star because you kept that shit short. Can you still hear me?
I'm still here.
Okay, good. What is this? This looks cool. Armored Core Chibi Edition.
That's actually probably a good draft, I guess. Multiplayer? Yep, I figured.
Sinduality.
Never heard of it.
Yep, it's Japanese. First DLC idea, you can play as Penny Parker from Enter the SpiderVerse.
These next two intense action games are PS5 console exclusives. Let's take a look.
What is a console? What's gonna be the exclusive? Let's see.
그날은 갑자기 찾아왔지. 그놈들은 무자비했고 인간들은 무력했어. 인류는 형편없이 무너져갔네.
자이오니아 버려진 자들의 도시지.
Wait, Zion?
10만 명 이상이 살았던 곳이야.
This isn't a Matrix game, is it? Yeah, no, I can.
Say it again.
It said
said what?
Zion. I thought it might have been a Matrix game, but they spelled Zion differently. Yeah, definitely not a Matrix game.
여긴 무덤인 건가요?
아니, 이곳의 주민들은 에너지 고갈로 잠들어 있는 거야. 이대로 간다면 영원한 어둠뿐이지. 이봐, 우리를 도와줘.
조심해. 리스팅되지 않는 레이스고요. 아담, 뒤로 물러나.
She fights for her hair too, bet. I bet. Not just hang like that for no reason.
Yeah, not gonna lie, this looks pretty cool.
It's got a Bayonetta flavor to it.
Bayonetta and oh my god, what's that other game?
Damn. Look at that thing.
모두 버려진 것.
그건 신상 모독이에요. 릴리, 부탁해. 난 이러기 위해 태어난 거야. 이렇게 된 이상 나도 몰라요.
고용리의 천사여, 이번에는 우리를 구원할 수 있겠는가?
Project Eve. Stella Blade.
That new franchise?
Yep.
Gotta be. Okay. PS5 exclusive.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Alright.
it's like a little bit of Bayonetta with what the fuck is that game? I even played it. I can't think of the name. I'm like scrolling through my Steam library because it's gonna bug me. Oh, NieR Automata. Definitely
yeah.
looks like NieR Automata.
Yeah. Yeah.
After 3 centuries of the Tokugawa's repressive rule, the black ships appeared without warning, and our nation began to tear itself apart. Those who cleave to the past, those who embrace the new, and the Ronin, a warrior free of all masters and bonds.
I think this might be that one Ghost of Tsushima type game that we were talking about that other week.
Oh yeah. That shit was dope though.
Well, I'm not sure though.
Over you all, as your blades carve a new future.
Damn. Oh, come on. You could have saved that bullet. You already stabbed the dude.
Your time has come.
Gotta OD sometime, baby.
As one.
Rise of the Ronin. Nope, so that's completely different.
Damn.
Oh, it's got some time.
24. Yeah. So we'll be catching some clips of that late 23. That looks tough.
By then, it might be a fucking Harvest game. You never know. It seems to be the thing to do. So get this. You're a Ronin, but you grow crops. And you have to attack the people that come to take your crops. Brilliant!
Rise
Make
of
it!
Ronin. Crop master.
Yeah.
They have like a
Irrigation this.
and they have like a beach version.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Here we go.
crop tops.
This is what I figured. It got to work. I hope this isn't the last thing, though. I hope there's a big, some big announcement.
There's Boy again. God damn.
That's cool. Limited edition controller.
That's
It actually looks pretty dope. Yeah. I like
clean.
that.
That is clean. I ain't gonna front.
That is
Available
super cool.
November.
I like that it doesn't
I like
say
that.
God of War on it or some shit.
Yeah, it just says yeah.
So even people that don't play the game think it looks sick.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's the only way to protect the ones we love.
god killer.
Did you play the first one of the newer ones?
Oh no.
Is it a god of
Oh
war?
yeah, it's so good.
I watched a lot of gameplay on it, but I never played it. My brother-in-law loved it.
You don't really want war, do you, Kratos? All that blood on your hands, on your son's hands.
What is it you will not tell me?
I can't talk about it, but I just need you to trust me.
We follow your every whim.
But you don't believe in any of it.
And still I follow. Because all that matters is that you are safe.
But that's not all that matters. Who's keeping you safe?
I do not need you to protect me.
You sure about that? Pretender god!
Oh damn, they're like in a whole different universe.
Oh shit.
That looks dope.
When it earns me.
What do you even know?
God, I'm so hyped for this game. This is gonna be so dope.
How many times has anyone ever worshipped you? Ever prayed to you?
Oh shit.
Can you even imagine that kind of love? No. You don't care about anything beyond yourself. Beyond the monster who kills without cause.
Fate only binds you if you let it. Do what is necessary. Not because it is written.
You always got somebody head, I know that.
Yeah.
We'll make our own destiny.
God, it's gonna be so good. That looks so sick. I can't fucking wait. I cannot wait.
That's about to be wild,
And
bro.
that's the show. God of War Ragnarok comes to
At first I was like, oh man,
PS4 on November 9th.
kind of bummed. Kind of bummed they're gonna end on something that I've seen a lot of, but that was super dope. I don't regret that at all.
That's crazy.
All right, let's look up this Tekken 8 thing again real quick. I want to watch it one more time before we end the show. You didn't even see the beginning.
No, I missed it. I would have thought that was Halo.
No, I legit had no idea until right here. I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is. So this is obviously like in-game graphics with just like that is so dope. I love that.
Wild.
If they have like some kind of slow-mo effect like this in match, they like. I mean, that's basically where Street Fighter 6 is going too. Obviously with the slow motion. So, and I'm all for it.
I know it in Tekken now. You end the match like that, but in the middle of the match that might be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit, like, this about to be clean, son.
Yep.
This is about to be clean. Yeah.
Super dope.
That's about to be wow. We talked about this, didn't we say we thought it was gonna drop within that Street Fighter window too.
Yep.
Let Street Fighter get theirs,
Yep.
and then
Absolutely.
yeah. So I think this is probably foreshadowing too, because I can't see them putting Street Fighter 6 on the P4. So it'll probably be Street Fighter 6 will probably be like a PlayStation 5 exclusive.
Could be, yeah.
And then later ported to PC too.
Yeah, hopefully it launches on PC, but
well, I'm gonna say
either way,
nowadays,
it's gonna be
you
dope.
never know.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, super cool. So I'm sure. You got to imagine there's going to be more at the Video Game Awards in December.
Oh boy.
So
yeah,
they
love
popped the cherry. I mean, they semi-popped the cherry. But what, a month ago when they did that confusing ass trailer. But now it's like out. Like they have officially said like it's
you wanted
coming.
to have some speculation. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a dick move, but
yeah,
they should have released this. They should have put this.
Yeah. I would have been okay. I think at Evo I would have been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would have been looking for something like this at Evo, and then maybe a deeper look into it now. But I mean, whatever. Like development wise and all that, we got to see. So.
Yep.
That shit, cool. If there's a stage that looks like that, and like is
guaranteed.
Jeez, bro.
Yeah, the water. Yeah, that looks super cool.
That's a good grand final stage to look like.
Is this in 1080? Yeah, it is in 1080. Yeah, it looks fucking. There's like a crashed ship in the background. I didn't even notice that.
Crazy.
That's so cool.
I didn't even notice it. He froze it. Yeah. Lightning striking everywhere. Like this is dope.
And even as he slides along the ground, the rock plates are like moving with him.
Yep. Yeah, that's. My chat's still blowing up.
Get up, Jed. Yeah, I actually finished Bloodline. I watched the first 3 episodes and I was saying it's kind of slow. It's decent if you're a Tekken fan, you like it. The last 3 episodes are actually pretty dope when I finally did finish it. So if anyone hasn't seen it yet, I suggest it. The first 3 episodes are kind of slow, and then the last 4 are actually pretty sweet. So
you got an introductory, gotta get people to want it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I think that's gonna do it for us. A lot of hype around Tekken 8. We will be back. I'm sure we're gonna have more perspective on it by the time we do this show next Tuesday. Chris is gonna check that Tekken Discord and gonna get a fucking 7 million different points of view.
Son, this shit is blowing up right now.
There's gonna be like normal ones, and it's probably gonna get so deep. Gonna be like, yo, they're just saying Tekken 8, but it's actually gonna be Tekken Tag, and these are the reasons. And they're gonna have like that meme of the whiteboard like pointing at stuff, like hold on.
This is why.
This is why it's actually gonna be.
What if you dig deeper into it? See that it was 2 pieces of chain coming together, so it's actually going to be 2 sections of Tekken 4 put together into 8.
It's a prelude to Tekken 8-2. They're going to do it Final Fantasy style. Except Tekken 8-2 is going to have nothing but female characters.
You know, it'd be crazy if Zack was a guest character in this one.
That'd be dope, though. Yeah, Noctis is cool. So
yeah, I wonder if he's going to stay in this.
He got a good reception, so you never know.
Sure did. He was fun to play early. I remember that. Listen, as long as they got my boy Leroy in there, I'm cool then.
Oh, for sure. He plays a pretty big part a relatively big part in that Bloodline too. So check that out. Yep, he's in there. Yep.
I watch it for real then.
All right. We'll be back next Tuesday. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. It helps us a lot. If you're watching on Twitch and you haven't subscribed, please do that. Or follow, not subscribe. You don't have to subscribe, but at least shoot us a follow. And we will see you guys next Tuesday. Peace.